Join me as I take on the challenge of making a Southern-style oxtail po' boy sandwich, like a pro. The Southern-style oxtail po' boy sandwich is a culinary masterpiece that embodies the rich flavors and traditions of the South. This iconic sandwich is more than just a meal. It's an experience that combines tender oxtail, crunchy vegetables, and soft, crusty bread. For those who've had the pleasure of biting into one, it's a taste of Louisiana's vibrant culture and history. Making a perfect po' boy can be a bit tricky, though. I've seen many people struggle with getting the oxtail tender, and that's just the beginning. The bread has to be just right, not too crispy, not too soft. And let's not forget the flavors. You want that perfect balance of spices, herbs, and a hint of tanginess. It's a challenge that requires some skill and patience. But trust me, the end result is well worth the effort. I've had my fair share of oxtail sandwiches, and I've learned that the key to a great one is in the details. One of the biggest mistakes people make is overcooking the oxtail. You want it to be fall off the bone tender, but still juicy and full of flavor. Then there's the bread. You can't just use any old bread for a po' boy. It has to be a crusty French baguette with just the right amount of give. And don't even get me started on the toppings. From crispy lettuce to tangy pickles, every component has to be perfect. I've experimented with different recipes and techniques, and I'm excited to share my approach with you. Let's get started with the ingredients. You'll need about 2 pounds of oxtail, some olive oil, onions, garlic, and a blend of spices that includes paprika, thyme, and a hint of cayenne pepper. For the bread, you'll want a crusty French baguette. And for toppings, I've got lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, and a drizzle of remoulade sauce. The oxtail needs to be browned on all sides, then slow cooked in a rich broth until it's tender and falls apart easily. As you cook the oxtail, the aroma that fills your kitchen will get you excited for that first bite. You'll also want to prepare your bread by toasting it lightly so it still has some give but isn't too soft. The assembly is where the magic happens. You'll add a layer of oxtail, followed by a handful of crispy lettuce, juicy tomato slices, tangy pickles, and a generous drizzle of homemade remoulade sauce. Every element adds texture and flavor, building up to a sandwich that's as bold and satisfying as Southern cuisine itself. Now for the best part, the first bite. I sink my teeth into the sandwich, and instantly, it's an explosion of textures and flavors. The oxtail is melt-in-your-mouth tender, infused with smoky, spicy notes. The crunch of the lettuce and pickles cuts through the richness, and that creamy remoulade ties everything together. It's savory, it's soulful, and honestly, it might just be the best sandwich I've ever made. Let's recap. We slow-braised the oxtail until it was fall-off-the-bone tender, toasted the perfect French baguette, layered it with crisp, fresh toppings, and brought it all home with a rich remoulade. It's the kind of sandwich that turns heads and starts conversations. Exactly what Southern cooking is all about. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever made an oxtail sandwich before? What's your twist on the classic po' boy? Drop your creations in the comments, and if you're hungry for more Southern flavor, don't miss my next video. It's packed with soul food classics you won't want to miss. Thanks for cooking with me. See y'all next time.